The Department of Homeland Security attempted to revoke Harvard's certification to enroll international students, affecting approximately 7,000 students, or 27% of the student body. Harvard had a legal response. There's a temporary legal relief, blah, 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 blah. There's a whole bunch of shit. Harvard versus Trump. Where do you stand, Alex?
Well, as usual, my stance on most of these kind of disputes is a plague on both your houses. But let's try to unpack this a little bit, because there is a tendency to just say, okay, I dislike Harvard, so I'll be with Trump, or I dislike Trump, so I'll be with Harvard. But the reality is both sides have a slightly more complex case. So let's start with why Harvard is bad, because if they're not bad, then the entire story would be moot, right? But we know a few things about Harvard from recent years. First of all, we know that they have been openly discriminating on a racial basis in their admissions, right? We know this. The Supreme Court has said this, right? They were given some time to fix it, and all they did was rename stuff, and they're continuing to do it. So now they're not asking students, what is your race? They're asking students, what is your life story? And then they read that life story to determine their race and discriminate on that basis. Moreover, we actually know that universities have done this in the past and were punished in certain ways, specifically Bob Jones University in the 70s. The case also went to the Supreme Court, right? So that's one obviously bad thing that Harvard does.